Hi, fellow traders. I hope everybody had a great day today. It was a little slow for me. I missed the opening move, and after that, it was just slow rolling from there. And I did the recap earlier in chat, but I forgot to hit record. So I'm doing this again for those that missed it. So you can see what took place today. I was looking at two stocks. GPC was one of them, and this was, it's not my favorite stock because this company was buying out another company, and oftentimes when buyouts occur, you'll get a move, but then it just kind of flatlines. And this one didn't really flatline, and it looked like it was setting up for potentially good trade. So I decided to focus in on it, and we got the move here. We started to sell off, and I almost jumped in a little bit early, so I was like, let me wait for this first 5 minutes, because my focus is sticking to my rules. And I don't care if I miss half the move. If I get the move I'm looking for, I'll be fine with that. But what happened when I went to get in, my buying power was messed up. Well, really, I don't know if it was the internet or whatever the case was. I couldn't get any data on my platform at first. And then after restarting it a couple times, I finally got it. But my account information was jacked up. So by the time I got it fixed, I wasn't chasing this down any further. You can see how far down we were already. And so I said, I'll just wait for it to pop back and I can reset. So I waited for this candle to print, got in just under this 94.86 level, and I was looking for the move down here. Now I wasn't in full size. I probably should have taken 100 shares, but I didn't. And I was just holding for the move all the way down here. And it came close, but we didn't. And when we popped up and got back over to 20, I had to take it off. So I gave up all of this, all because I was holding smaller size, and this was a mistake. Really, I should have gotten out here and then got back in on a rejection, and then I'd have been able to get out here. I would have made a little bit more. When you're trading a smaller account and you're trading smaller size, and you may have an issue getting out. Not an issue, but a dilemma. Where do I get out? Where do I get out? So you have to set a profit target. You have to set a solid target and take it off and then reset under that target. So my target should have been here and then wait for another bounce and reset on the next bounce. If we didn't get another bounce, oh well. I just took that profit. I got the first leg of the move, and that's that. It wouldn't have caused me to pretty much break even on this trade. And that's all this was a break even trade. Then you can see here it rejected again, pulled all the way back. It was a little bit tricky to trade, but had I done it the right way, had I managed it the way I should have, I could have nailed this. But I didn't. I kind of didn't manage it well and kind of let it take me out of my game, so to speak. But the next trade I took was on PayPal. This had sold off, hit our reversal scanner. And so there wasn't a whole lot of room from here back up to the 9. So what I was going to do is wait for it to reject the 9 and then try to take it, short. So again, I get in, should have gotten in with 200 shares, but I just wasn't comfortable for some reason. So I was going in half size, and I get in here. We did get a pop up over the 9, but it didn't stick. So we sold off, and had a nice sell off here. I should have been getting some profit here while we were trading sideways, but I didn't. I waited for it to pop over the 9, which is fine. I mean, it's I still locked in some decent profit. I was using the 9 as my trailing stop anyway, so I was thinking when I saw the price action here, I should have taken it, but the 9 was coming in. I still gave it a shot and ended up taking it off. And we kind of bounced around a little bit, but then when we pulled up and rejected the 20, I got short again. And we had this big candle, and I was looking for this big wash down to this level here. But we got this nice candle, and then we just kind of grinded our way back up to the 9, and got another rejection, had a hard sell-off, and should have taken some profit here, or should have taken it off here, but we bounced. Then again, I waited for the 9. So I was on point with my technical analysis in terms of price action and detecting a change in momentum. I was on both times. I just didn't click the button. And had I been in with more size, I definitely would have clicked it when I saw it. And this is something that is going to continue to rear its head. And I just have to make sure I have a solid level. And if I do start to see this, go ahead and take it off, because I could always reset, just like I did here. I took it off, reset, and then waited and got it here. 1 break-even trade, 2 relatively small trades, but it's the skill. This is what we're developing. We can't look at the money. I don't look at the P&L. I don't share the P&L. You see how much I made on the trade when I post it. When I download it to Profitly and it tweets out whatever I made, that's what I made, after commissions. So I don't even try to speculate or show my P&L, because it's not true. It doesn't account for the fees and commissions. So, and I don't care about that. All I care about is nailing the trade, making sure that I nail the trade. That's all I care about. And we as traders get so caught up in the money and making all this money, and we never really learn how to trade. And so my focus is learning, is teaching people how to trade, what to look for, how to actually find these moves, how to trade them, how to manage a trade. Because, you could see somebody making a couple $1,000s, today, a couple thousand tomorrow, but then they go on this huge losing streak because what they're doing is not fundamental. And you can get lost doing that. So you got to make sure you develop a fundamentally sound way of trading. And it may be boring to you, but if you are serious about doing this for a living and moving out of your job, this is where you're going to have to start. You're going to have to learn the fundamentals. And it doesn't cost, $5,000-$6,000 to learn it. It doesn't. You don't have to spend all that money. Learning the setups and all of that stuff, that's kind of the easy part. The hard part is psychological. that 80% is execution. And that's, where we kind of run into this gray area. And that's where my focus has been. And with 99% of the people I work with, their issue is always psychological. Now technically they may be messed up because they're trying to trade too many strategies and combine too many things, but that's an easy fix. The psychology part is the one that takes work. And when you're accepting the fact that
be quiet, girl.
When you accept the fact that, okay, I'm looking to make $50 to $100 a day for the first month. Guys, I'm telling you, if you make $50 to $75 a day for the first month, if you average that, you're doing better than 90% of people who start day trading. You're doing better because you got people that may be making $3,000 here or $2,000 here, but at the end of the month they're red because they're not fundamentally sound. And that's what we can't have. If we're going to do this right, and we're going to try to do this for a living, and we're going to make our income from it, we've got to do it the right way. So that's my focus. That's going to be my focus going into the fourth quarter. And beyond, it's going to be my focus on what I teach everybody that I'm working with. So just to give you a heads up, this is where these videos will be going. So you guys have a great evening, a great night, and we will see you tomorrow.